Hi dear student, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today's topic is very important topic of international relations, political science, history and history of European history or history of United States or history of the world. And today's topic is methods, ways, modus operandi and technique for maintaining the balance of power in global politics or in international relations. In the present era of cooperation within confrontation, the balance of power is maintained through various strategies and mechanisms reflecting the complexities of international relations. States enhance their military capabilities, economic strength and technological advancement to counterbalance political threats. States form alliance, coalitions and partnership to aggregate power and counterbalance the threatening state. Our coalition states uses economic, diplomatic and institutional tools to constrain the behavior of a powerful state without direct military confrontation, or it is called soft balancing. States use military power and formal alliances to counter the power of a threatening state. A powerful state supports regional allies and partners to maintain the balance of power in different regions rather than intervening directly. Is termed as offshore balancing. A state shifts the burden of balancing against a threatening power onto other states in the system or in the political global system. These states and mechanisms interact and evolve, shaping international relations and global governance. The balance of power is not a natural phenomenon and requires special efforts. Following are the ways, methods, techniques, modus operandi and devices for maintaining the balance of power which countries adopt to maintain balance of power in the world and to live in peaceful coexistence. Number 1. Alliance and counter-alliances. The most commonly used method or way of the maintaining balance of power system has been the creation of alliances. Since the emergence of state, alliances or defense pacts have been most expedient institutional method or devices to increase states' power. States have always tried to make, abandon and remake alliances depending upon their interest and circumstances. The various security alliances and pacts are clearly designed to enhance the military power against enemy. When a state feels that it cannot defend itself against another big state or group of states, it enters into alliances with another weak or powerful state for achieving its goal of preserving its sovereignty and existence. The offensive alliances seeks to upset the balance of power in favor of its members, and defensive alliances aims at restoring the balance. Alliances generally lead to counter-alliances such as Triple Alliance of 1882 and Triple Entente of 1907. During 1910 to 1945, world witnessed various alliances and counter-alliances eventually resulted into world wars. After the end of World War II, new ideologies and liberation movements emerged. In post-Second World War period, superpower entered into several alliances to counterbalance the growing ideologies and power of each other. NATO, CENTO, and CETO defense pacts forced the communist Russia to establish counter-alliances, Comecon and Warsaw Pact. In South Asia, Pakistan entered Western pacts only to maintain balance of power and maintains its territorial integrity threatened from India since inception. India signed defense pact with USSR to maintain balance of power in South Asia. Some Arab countries went to Western alliances while others sided with USSR. Following the fall of USSR, Union of Soviet Socialist Republic, and persistent expansion of NATO forced the Russia to form counter-alliance SCO along with China and Central Asian countries. The Russia and China has also admitted India, Iran and Pakistan in the SCO to resist the unilateralist policy of USA. USA is terming SCO as Asian Warsaw Pact. The counter-alliances play a major role in the preservation of the balance of power in global system. Number 2, compensation. Compensation refers to the provisions of economic, social or other forms of aid by a powerful state to weaker states that have been harmed or exploited by its actions. State makes amends for past wrongs or injustices, promote stability and cooperation, enhance reputation or influence. Compensation of territorial nature was a common method for maintaining balance of power in the 18th and 19th century. The victors of World War I were compensated by defeated countries, which proved harmful in future time. This type of forceful compensation became the cause of World War II. This technique was discouraged at the insistence of President Wilson of the United States, and following the end of World War II, and consequently totally abolished. At present, it is renamed as economic aid. During the Cold War, both superpowers committed unparalleled cruelties in Southeast Asia, South America and Africa to gain control and defeat each other. After the end of Vietnam War, Korean War, the United States realized the mistakes and situation rendered enormous economic and social aid to these countries to heal the wounds. The USA gave enormous aid to Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, Korea and its people in various forms. Their relation normalized by compensation provided by USA. The US also gave enormous economic and social aid to the people of South America and allowed their people to settle in the United States. As we know that US, the largest financial contributor and donor of United Nations system, the United States poured economic aid to the countries of Africa and South America to eradicate poverty, illiteracy, and helped other socio-economic fields. The support helped these countries to develop their country economically. The UN agencies did enormous work in these areas in different fields of life. In such a way, compensation is prevalent in one or other form. Number 3, partition. Partition of countries or occupied territories has also been used as an instrument for the maintenance of balance of power. The major powers divided the territory in such a way that there was no danger of any one of them acquiring a predominant position. Poland was partitioned between Russia, Prussia and Austrian-Hungarian Empire in 1772. Korea, Yemen, Vietnam and Germany were also divided so that balance of power could be maintained. These countries were reunited when the superpower felt that balance of power is achieved, or people of respective countries desired to reunite. And it is most important method, military build-up and technological innovations. In the event of an impending danger from the enemy, every nation tries to maximize its power and resort to building and stockpiling weapons or increase its military preparedness. Military preparedness is the best means of national defense. No doubt this policy is bound to lead to arms race between states, armament race between superpowers during Cold War, maintained balance of power. The states increased military spending to acquire sophisticated weapon system through technological innovation. These powers developed nuclear weapons and advanced technologies in air and sea forces to protect their countries in the event of attack. China, through its military advancement and technology, has become a potential power against the NATO or United States. The power like US is not in position to attack China on any issue. Israel, through military build-up, has come into position that it has defeated all Arab countries and Iran. No doubt, it is openly and actively supported by NATO countries, but its inherent capability is also manifested during wars with Arab countries. Arabs, due to military weakness, dependence on other countries, are not in position to defeat Israel despite enormous resources. Acquisition of weapons from Western countries maintained balance of power between Pakistan and India in South Asia. Armament and disarmament can also restore balance of power. Number 5. Acquisition of territory. Acquisition of fresh territory is also a method of balance of power. The European empires acquired forcibly territories of other countries all over the world. After the Communist Revolution in USSR, it seized the territories of its neighboring states and added to its own. The occupation of Arab territories by Israel is considered essential for its security and preservation of balance of power. Number 6. Intervention and war. Intervention is a dictatorial interference in the internal affairs of another country by a powerful nation in order to extract or gain some specific concessions. Many European countries intervened in the affairs of other European states to maximize their interest. United States of America intervened in Central American countries, Middle East countries, USSR intervened in Afghanistan to maintain balance of power in her favor. USA and its allies thought that balance of power in region would shatter, therefore must be restored by forcing USSR out of Afghanistan. In Iraq intervened and occupied Kuwait after the end of Iran and Iran-Iraq war. The Arab countries felt threatened from the ulterior intentions of President of Iraq, Saddam, implored USA to rescue them from the Iraq and maintain the balance of power between them. The United Nations, under the auspices of USA, waged war and liberated Kuwait. Following the catastrophic event of 9/11, USA intervened, attacked Afghanistan, Libya and Iraq and executed their leaders whom USA considered as a potential threat. Israel waged war against Arab countries and Iran to maintain balance of power in its favors. India attacked Pakistan following terrorist attacks, but Pakistan retaliated and defeated India in 2025. Their war maintained balance of power in the volatile region of South Asia. The Russia and Ukraine war is the continuation of maintaining balance of power between NATO and Russia. Number 7. Divide and rule. The imperialist powers have been pursuing the policy of divide and rule to maintain balance of power. During the Cold War, both superpowers tried to divide each other's allies. Superpower continued this policy of divide and rule with a view to bring maximum number of non-aligned states or third world states under their influence. The USA had detached India from communist camp by providing civil nuclear deal and other financial benefits. The Russia and China are trying to bring under their influence by economic aid. This method is not contributing to great extent. Number 8. Buffer states. This is another technique for maintaining balance of power between two powerful conflicting states. Buffer states are of great importance because of their cushioning effect between major powers. The example of buffer state is Afghanistan, which acted as buffer state between Russia and British India. The Soviet intervention in Afghanistan in 1979 December destroyed the buffer zone state character of Afghanistan and posed a threat to the balance in region. The Mongolia acted as buffer state between USSR and Communist China and deterred them from attacking each other during ideological confrontation. Nepal and Bhutan is serving as a buffer state between India and China. Number 9. Neutralization. Sometimes a country is neutralized to create a sort of buffer between two powerful countries, and they pledge not to attack it or unnecessarily interfere in its affairs. The example of Switzerland is manifest. Wish you good luck. Take care of yourself. Please subscribe.